Alright, so next we're going to go with this beauty, and I'm going to do kind of the mane that's kind of flowing up as the horses are moving. So far we've just done manes and forelocks as they've been settling down, resting on their necks, but what happens if a horse is actually moving? So this horse will be kind of like in a gallop or kind of a canter. So you have to think of the up and down motion. You're going to have to draw in some motion with this. So as you bring out the hair, and I'm going to try to get it to look like it's white hair as well. So I'm going to take and I'm going to imagine what the hair would do if the horse is bobbing up and down, and it's going to bob up and down as well. So I'm just going to very lightly, and I'm not even putting any pressure on this pencil. I'm holding the pencil very lightly in my hands, and I'm allowing the weight of the pencil itself to be the pressure. And I'm just bobbing that up and down. And you're going to get this really cool shape going on there. And after you get your shape, then you're going to, especially if you want to make this a white horse, you're not going to add a lot of dark to it. You're going to add your shading. So the same kind of shading that I would use on the horse itself, I'm going to use in this mane. I'm not going to put any really dark blacks with this. So I'm going to erase where part of the mane is going to cover up the neck because it's kind of flowing down. And this is where that light hand is just going to come in handy there. Light hand handy. And then I'm just going to use the side of my pencil. So now I'm not focusing on the individual hairs this time. I'm focusing on the shape of a shadow. So I'm going to use the underside or the side of my pencil, and I'm just going to draw that around to where there's a shadow. Same thing with the forelock. I'm going to just drag that around a little bit, and it's going to be kind of streaming down. Just like so. And then I'm going to take a blending stick, and these are just very tightly coiled pieces of paper. I find them at my local art stores, and it has no lead on it except for the lead that I have smudged in it. So this is kind of the dirty side, and here's a clean side. So I'm going to take the dirty side first. I'm going to go to where I want my darkest shadows, and what it does is just spreads the lead that I already have on the paper and a little bit what's on my blending stick. It takes away the individual line and just smooths everything out. Now you can get this effect by very meticulously going over with your pencil and creating these shades, and a lot of artists love to do that. But this is just a little bit faster. I like using blending sticks. The key to drawing a white mane is the absence of dark shadows. You just want to keep everything as white and neat as possible. Now that I have some shadows placed, now I can go back in with my gummy eraser, and I'm going to pull out some more, I'm going to pull out some of the lead that I don't need. Now what I do is I pinch my gummy eraser between my fingers, and it turns into like a blade almost of an eraser. It won't cut you, but it will cut through the lead and create a really nice sharp point. This is also the part where you might want to bring in a mechanical pencil, because you're going to get that super fine line, and you're just going to very gently now create your line, but you don't want it to smudge or smear now. Got your shadows in there, and now you're going to go back over and just draw in those hairlines. Soft, soft, soft. adding just the smallest little pinpoints of a dark shadow, you're just going to punch in that the depth into your mane. You don't want to overdo that. Just a little bit here or there is just all you need. But again, this is something that you could spend hours and hours and hours doing, creating a really cool looking mane for your horse.